So this is a morning smoke for me. It's a little bit past, well, I guess past 10 a.m. And it's half left over from last night. I typically don't smoke cigars this early in the morning, but because it's only half a cigar and it was left over from yesterday, I thought, why not? This is a Pueblo. It is a house blend from a tobacconist I go to called Village Cigar Company and Barber Shop. There's a few of them in Ontario. There's one in Guelph, Burlington, Orangeville, I think. Anyways, you're going to notice this image looking a bit weird because the light is inconsistent out here. That being said, with these Pueblos, basically the owners and managers of Village Cigar Company have gone out and basically made a proprietary brand that they can sell at a much lower price. I think this is around 16 bucks. Well, then you have to add tax to it. Now a barber pole from Rocky Patel is around $26, just to sort of put that into perspective. For a relight, this is incredibly good. Like, there's no way I would have thought that I had smoked half of this cigar the day before if I didn't know. Which is a tell of a good cigar. Some cigars, when you relight them, they're tremendously awful. This one's pretty good. Now these guys, you can, at least if you live in Canada, I think in most places in Canada, you could order it online if you wanted, have it shipped to your house. It's very interesting because it's balanced between like the sweeter, maltier, deep flavors, and then the snappy, punchy, peppery, bitter flavors. It's actually a really, really well balanced cigar. Now, that being said, this particular cigar has been sitting in my humidor for probably close to 2 years, and so everything's had a chance to marry even more so in the cigar. Again, it's got to be two hacks for like budget cigar smoking. Have got to be, for me anyways, number one, get a Maduro wrapper if you can. Number two, let them age in your humidor. Some cigars will take a couple of years to change. Some cigars take a few months. Even in a few months though, they usually mellow out and balance out. I don't know enough about the process of tobacco growing and processing and all that, but I do wonder if a good portion of what you're paying for is the age in the drying barn or whatever it is. I know like a lot of times when you buy like a whiskey or a scotch, you're paying for the 12 years it took to sit in a barrel and all the time and money it went into making that happen. So I do wonder if it's the same with cigars, which might indicate that a lot of really cheap stuff, you could leave it around for 2 or 3 or 10 years and it would be easily comparable to really expensive stuff. I don't know for sure. In my brief experimentation, I found that time in the humidor, it's like when you make a stew and you leave it in the fridge. By the time you get to like day 3 from day 1, it's completely changed flavors because everything has melded in together, which I feel happens with tobacco. Things are slowing down a little bit. I did manage a trip to the beach last week. I didn't bother filming any of it because I was like, I just want to go and enjoy the waterfront. My furry house guest has found his rightful home. She reached out to me on Thursday. She was ecstatic to get her cat back, and I was quite happy to have been a part of that kitten's little journey. Turns out that she's one of my supervisor's neighbors, and the cat probably crawled up into some crevice in the car and drove to work with him without him knowing. That's pretty dangerous because, a cat can get up there and fall out in the middle of the road and, game over. And we believe that's what happened. I even asked my supervisor about it, and he's like, yeah, I noticed the little orange cat wasn't around because it was at my place. So he hitchhiked to my work, and then he got kidnapped by me for 2 weeks and returned to his owner. So it was pretty good. Do I have anything else of interest or importance to say? Not much, just that I wanted to, shoot a video. The heat is getting tropical and moderately oppressive out this way, which is nice, because I can lounge around on my balcony shirtless. I will save you the nightmare of having to see that on video, however. But all in, summer is here. The weather is nice. Up here on the 3rd floor, every now and then I get a really nice breeze. And, this little chair of mine has lent itself to a lot of comfort. So, yeah. That's about it. Oh, there's a crow. It was like 4 feet behind me. Cool. Well, that's it, I guess. Keep it a hobby, not a habit. Take the time to take her easy. And raise your glass to winning, even when you're losing. Cheers.